Chase Lehocky with a blue futon out of the box and out of the wall, whatever you want to call it. We have Suicide Squad. Should I flip the... Oh, I had to double hand this. I had to, double it because I didn't want the steelbook to fall on the ground because I don't trust myself that sometimes. Anyway, Suicide Squad, 4K. Is it worth your time? Is it as good as the critics say? Well, let's find out. Suicide Squad, what's it about? Well, it's a very simple premise, actually. Have you seen the Will Smith version of Suicide Squad? If you have, you know the exact same premise on this one, except we still have Harley Quinn, we still have the Colonel, we still have Viola Davis' character, and we still have Boomerang. But everyone else is brand new for a brand new Suicide Squad that needs to kill a starfish. And that's the premise. Let's do this. So, this is my second time watching this movie. The first time I was like, yeah, it's an okay movie. Where everyone's like, how the fuck you expect Marvel movies? And I'm like, oh, no, it was just a fine movie. And maybe because the atmosphere I was in, like I said, your opinions changed by how I watched this movie. I watched it on HBO Max on a shitty connection, so it was like really boggling. I'm like, oh, it's okay. It's an okay movie. But actually watching it in 4K and a surround sound with minimal interruptions, it is a better movie. I'll give it that. So with that, I will give some negatives of the movie. Some of the jokes kind of fall flat for me. Like, I do like some James Gunn old school shit. Slither's super great shit for me. I don't know if that burp will make it into the video, but it's kind of James Gunny, so we'll keep it in there. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, I do love his style of movies. So when he made this, and it's like going to be R, it was going to be bonkers and just absolutely ape shit crazy. And I understand, and I do enjoy how it is apeshit crazy, but there are some characters where you're just like, for example, Peacemaker. I understand why he's in there. I don't understand why he has his new show. I understand what they're trying to do, but how he does a character dirty, it left me dirty the first time, and it left me dirty this time. So I understand why he's doing it, because WB did give James Gunn the green light to do whatever the fuck he wants, and props to that, but what Peacemaker did of one of the characters, I fucking don't like. I understand why he did it, but I just personally don't like it. As well as the one Harley Quinn scene. It feels like this Harley Quinn scene was no shit taken out of Birds of Prey, but James Gunn is like, nah fam, let me do this shit better. And he did a lot of it better, but at the very end he decided to add these like flowers and birds to it, which took me a little bit out of the movie. Like I said, I understand why he did it. Harley Quinn's fucked up in the head, but as a viewer, I understand she's fucked up in the head, but I don't know, it just felt off, and it just transitions really quick to something else. Like, it was like really graphic. Maybe if James Gunn did the whole scene, the whole flowers and birds thing, I think it would have worked better, but he kind of cut it into 3 parts of realistic, birds and flowers, and then kind of going outside of the building. Let's put it that way. But other than that, it's a fantastic movie. Great jokes, great kills, great gore. It's completely bonkers, and a movie like this is supposed to be bonkers. Yeah, the starfish is a little bit awkward, as well as the polka dot man and the mom scenes. Some of them are like a little too awkward, like the dance scene. I don't understand that part of, was he visualizing that he always sees his mom? Is his mom always with him? I don't know. There's stuff like that where it's like a little bit too bonkers. I'm like, why? Choices I don't understand. P brain. Let's go that way. But let's go with the 4K quality of Suicide Squad. It's a fantastic transfer. But for some reason, I don't know if it's my sound system or my box. Even though this is Dolby Atmos, I still can't hear some of the sounds in the back of my room, which kind of frustrates me because I know for a fact I have 7 speakers. My Pioneer box has an option. It's all in. I've tested multiple times, but just some movies don't transfer to the back speakers. And I'm just like, why is that? Might be a personal thing I need to fix, but that would be my only issue that I've seen with the 4K disc. But overall, Suicide Squad is a good time. It is better than the first one. Let's put it that way. And I do wonder if David Ayer is going to have an Ayer cut. I really, really doubt it, because this one didn't do as good in the movies, which makes sense because it was on HBO Max as well. And I truly think if this was not on HBO Max, it would have doubled its box office results, bar none. So Suicide Squad will receive a 4 out of 5 with Futons, which equals at 80%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. And the critics a 90% with 361 of them. Audience score 82% with 200, only 2,500. Interesting. Here's critic consensus, yo. Enlivened by writer-director James Gunn's singularly skewed vision, The Suicide Squad marks a funny, fast-paced rebound that plays to the source material's violent, agnostic, and arctic strengths. Audience, the story isn't amazing, but the over-the-top action and sometimes literally side-splitting gags make the Suicide Squad a major improvement. Rando question for the audience, how do they decide that? Like, you know, how they type it. Anyway, Suicide Squad 80, 90, 82. Chase Lee Hockey with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this Blue Topia. You Blue Futonians, thank you for watching and have a great day. But yeah, with James Gunn doing what he's doing right now, the Peacemaker, like I said, I do not have HBO Max. I have to, I don't know if I could justify spending another $15 a month on HBO Max when I would only watch like very, very few things on that service. It would probably be Peacemaker. It would be The White Lotus. Like I said, there's shit like that. I can't justify HBO Max because I already have Disney Plus, which is hard to justify that sometimes. Netflix, Prime, Paramount Plus, and Paramount Plus is no shit, $4.99 a month or $50 a year. I can't really complain about that.